Imagine free electricity from the sun. It sounds like a no barrier, right? That's what millions of people are being told right now. There is a solar panel being installed somewhere in the world every few seconds. What if going solar is one of the best or one of the worst decisions you will ever make? I have seen the headlines. The ad promises we will slash your bills, become energy independent, and save the planet. It's ultimate win-win-win. But I have talked to people who feel trapped, people who don't save the money they expected, who get stuck with hidden cost, who discover that their green choice wasn't as green as they thought. So in solar energy, the horrific solution to our energy crisis, is it just another business trap designed up in energy? Our solar is amazing when we think about it. Light from the sun travels millions of miles across space through our atmosphere and to us, providing worth, visual light and virtual energy for a planet on this earth. Imagine if we would utilize this energy from the sun in a meaningful, significant way. This is what solar power aims to do. Why are so many people switching to solar panels and yet others end up regretting it? Is solar energy really saving the planet, or is it another business trap? Simply put, solar panels are photovoltaic cells and made of silicon. With sunlight, little packets of energy called photons hit them. It knocks electrons through their atmosphere. This creates a flow of electricity. It's DC current, which is then converted into AC alternating current that powers your home. And it's not just the panels on roofs. These are two main types: photovoltaic system, PV system, which most of us think of solar panels that make electricity. Solar thermal system, these are the sun heat often to warm up water for your home. Alright, so how fast is the solar evolution happening? The growth of solar power adaptation has actually been happening pretty fast, about 40% per year since the year 2000. For some perspective, we have currently generated over 97 times more energy from solar than in 2004. Although this sounds like a lot right now, total solar energy is still just over 1% of global production, but the rate of increase is encouraging. In fact, a 2014 study by the International Energy Agency projected that solar power would supply 27% of global electricity generation by 2050. So what's the grand promise? First, and this is the big one, zero electricity bill. Who would not want that? The idea is simple. You generate your own power, so you stop buying it from utility company. You become your own power plant. Second, energy independence. No more worrying about power cuts, blackouts, or frustrating energy prices. You have got your own reliable source right on your roof. Then the third, perhaps the most powerful motive for many, the environmental benefit. You are directly reducing your carbon footprint. The International Energy Agency says solar is now the cheapest source of electricity in history for many countries. By going solar, you are not just saving money, you are making an investment and statement. You are a part of the solution. Let's talk about the zero bill claim. For most people, unless you go completely off grid with a massive battery bank, which is incredible, massive and expensive, you will still have a connection free to the grid. You might have a dramatically low bill, but true zero is rare. Then there is efficiency loss. Do you know solar panels get little less efficiency every single year? It's called degradation. Most panels lost about 0.5% to 1% of their output each year. So after 10 years, our system might be producing 10% less power than it did on the day one. That's a hidden detail buried in the warranty fine print. And what's about the environment that panels are? In South Asia countries, for example, dust and pollution can coat panels their efficiency by 15 to 20% if you don't clean regularly. add extreme heat, which also make panel less efficient and poor installation, and suddenly that promised output is a just a dream. I spoke to a friend that's called him David. He invested $20,000 in a system promised to eliminate 90% of his bill. The first year was great, but by year 3 was a hot summer. Some dust built up and the natural degradation. He was only saving about 60%, still good, but not what was sold to him. The free electricity myth often ignored the ongoing maintenance and the slow, silent performance drop. The inverter, the brain of the operation that converts the power, is the most likely part to fail. A good one might last for 7 to 8 years, but then you are looking at replacement costs that are much more money. And if you want power when the sun isn't shining, you need batteries. This is the biggest financial trap. A high quality home battery system like a Tesla Powerwell can cost over $10,000 installed, and these batteries don't last few years. They might need replacement in 4 to 5 years. Plus then are storage losses. Energy is lost when it's stored in and retrieved from the battery. Then there is the problem of battery disposal. Where do all these heavy chemical filled batteries go? It's a growing environmental headache. The US National Renewable Energy Lab had fantastic data on the levelization cost of solars, which include these long-term expenses. It's often higher than people are led to believe. The point is, solar is long-term investment with ongoing costs, not a one-time purchase for free power. Alright, so I know what most of us are thinking. That's all rubbish. Solar is too expensive and only works when it's sunny, so it's useless in half of the world. While this used to be true in the past couple of years, some of the common arguments against solar are starting to fall. So it is too expensive. Let's take a look at the current state of cost. Adjusting for inflation, the cost of solar modeling per watt was $69 in the mid-1970s. Now, thanks to the technological advancement and economic of sales, the cost is now 36 cents per watt today. This might be the toughest bell to swallow. We think of solar as 100% green, but the truth is more unnatural. As the saying goes, the greenest energy is the energy you don't use. Solar panels are incredibly clean in operation, but their production has footprints. Manufacturing them is an energy intensive process that requires high temperatures, often provided by, you guess it, coal fire plants in manufacturing countries. It's also involved toxic chemicals like cadmium and lead and create silicon waste. For not handling properly, this can cause serious pollution. A study from the University of California highlighted that producing these panels does create carbon emission. It can take 1 to 3 years of operation for a panel to pay back the carbon burnt from its manufacturing. And what's happening at the end of its life? We are facing a solar wave tsunami. The International Renewable Energy Agency projected that by 2050 we would have up to 78 million metric tons of solar panel waste worldwide. Right now, recycling them is difficult, expensive, and not widely available. Most just end up in landfills. So it is greenery than cool, but absolutely it is a perfect zero impact solution. Not yet acknowledgement is this isn't an attack on solar. It's a call for our industry to be better. Solar will be the single largest producer of energy in the UK long term, and even though it's cloudy, it still gets probably 80 to 90% of energy coming through the clouds. Plants and solar powered chemical reaction, and the UK is very green, so clearly sunlight still gets through clouds. This year, scientists have made solar panels that produce energy from both sunlight and rain and step towards all year-round energy generation. So, with all these challenges, is the solar dream dead? Far from it. In fact, the future is brighter than ever thanks to some incredible innovation. Scientists are developing next generation panels using material carbon kits. These would be cheaper, more effective, and easier to manufacture than traditional silicon panels. Companies are also entrusting solar directly into building materials. Solar roof tiles that we could not even tell for normal roofs. And now the far horizon, there is a talk of space-based solar power collecting sunlight in orbit where it's always shining and it's beaming it down to earth. How cool is that? But the most immediate future is the integration using AI and smart grids to manage energy flow efficiently. Imagine your home system automatically selling power back to the grid when demand is high and charging your electric car with its cheap. Solar powered cities are now no longer a fantasy. They are a developing reality. The problem we face today, recycling, storage, cost, are the growing pains of the technology that is fundamentally changing our world for the better. So for all this, what's the final truth? Solar energy is the future, but only when it's done transparently and smartly. It is an amazing, powerful technology, but it's not a magic wand. Not everyone needs a solar setup. If you live in a shaded area, are you move frequently, or are your local electricity already cheap and green, it might not be the best financial decision for you right now. But everyone needs energy awareness, understanding where your power comes from, its true cost and its impact, and more important than ever. The real takeaway is this: the greatest power of solar isn't just in the panels on your roof, it's the change it inspires. It's a gateway to think critically about our energy use, demanding better for our industry and taking responsibility for our planet. It forces us to ask the hardest questions, and that is always a powerful thing. What do you think? Are we considering solar? Do you have a solar story, good or bad? I want to hear about it in the comments below. Let's get a conversation started. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. See you in the next one.